is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze, and today we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, of course, hope you guys are having a very good day today. And today we are gonna tackle the one out of the two, I want to say here, because actually it's gonna be the second last video. 40 missions for the legendary Vegeta event, which of course is gonna be the powerful comeback. Right now, all I have left is going to be Rookie Rivals and, of course, Gifted Warriors. But for that one, I actually did a 2-for-1 with no items, so it'll be my next video for tomorrow. And then actually, I will go into the summons for the tickets. But yeah, we have here, of course, Powerful Comeback, like I said before. And this one was actually really simple. And the reason why is because of the 350 million download celebration Goku. Super Saiyan Goku, to be specific. Now, LR Goku is going to be really good in the future. Just right now, he is overshadowed by Frieza, because Frieza, as you guys know, is like destroys almost like 90% of the game, because most of the enemies right now are going to be super class. But the moment that there's more extreme class units or enemies, then this is where Goku is going to shine like a diamond here, right? No pun intended. But yeah, we actually, again, with the main strategy for this team build is that you definitely want to have your Goku get his 12 key super as much as possible. And try to avoid the 18 key super, because then raising defense is actually very crucial, since the team is very powerful and you can actually blitz the event very quickly, right? So you want to make sure that you actually do not, do not miss any of his stacking of his defense. So again, as you guys know, if you put Goku in slot number 2, then he has a guaranteed additional super attack if he gets hit. And if you put him in the second or third slot, he does have a medium chance of doing additional super attacks. So again, overall, Goku is very versatile. It is unfortunate that his super attack mechanic, or his not a super attack mechanic, but his active skill is only against extreme class allies. That's unfortunate. I wish it was both extreme class and super class, but it's only for extreme class here. I also brought here both the UI Gokus, the LR version, and the EZA UI Goku, just because they do have a 70% chance to dodge, and throughout the event of the legendary Vegeta event, you can dodge all the way into the last phase. And also for the UI Goku there, for the EZA UI Goku, you want to make sure that you actually stack up his defense as much as possible before you transform, because after that he's no longer able to stack up defense. But again, this is probably going to be where I usually stop cutting most of my videos, or fast forward my videos, is where we get to Super Saiyan God, just because I feel like this is where it's the most important, right? Because this is where the damage, the super attack does a lot of damage. But there goes UI Goku. UI Goku is like one of the best cards for long events. As long as you make sure he keeps stacking defense, and if you are in the pinch, he does have that 100% chance to dodge on first transformation, right? So we can see we actually dodge a super attack. I also brought here the Gogeta, the 3-year anniversary Gogeta. The reason why is because he does provide us that free heal if we are in trouble, which you're most likely going to get anyway, because again, one super attack does do a lot of damage. So you're most likely to get the transformation, but I would recommend, again, try and get it after Super Saiyan God Vegeta, just so you make sure you have your extra backup. But if you get before, that's not really a big issue. Other characters also brought here as well is that, what else did I bring here? I brought here, oh, Gogeta, in Gogeta. So I had to bring in Gogeta EZA. The reason why is because I was actually pretty impressed with my other run here, which I believe was, I'm trying to forget here. Was it Saviors, Connected Hope? No, it was Underworld Warriors, sorry. Underneath Underworld Warriors, he actually was pretty impressive, because, again, once in EZA Gogeta actually super attacks, he does raise his defense, and he's taking double digits after super attack. So, from normals here, sorry. So he's pretty good as well. Now, you could bring here a double Int Vegeta if you wanted to, the 6-year anniversary card. Very, very doable. The only thing is that I'm not a huge fan of his damage reduction, because if he gets supered first, before he actually builds up his damage reduction, you take a lot of damage. So I'm not a huge fan of Vegeta, unfortunately. I do like the card overall, but I feel like the damage reduction should have been just 40%. I don't know why they're holding back on him, because he was just, you know, he probably was perfect the way he is. Probably even be on the same board as Goku if he actually had the 40% to start a turn. But again, unfortunately, it's something that has to build up for some reason, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I wish, like, I do agree with the truth that if he actually built up key on getting hit, that would make a lot more sense. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. So yeah, so again, there's not really much any strategy. You also want to make sure that you want to save your transformation with the Tech Goku and Vegeta, because you only have them for 5 turns, so you only have the scatter effect for 5 turns. So again, you do want to make sure that you actually save it, right? Now against the next phase, we are against here physical blue Vegeta, and it is kind of scary. And the reason why is because we do have a lot of int units. But if we actually transform with the Goku and Vegeta, we are going to be able to see where he's going to super attack, and then basically we can actually, make sure that we don't die from it, right? Because we have 2 units on his team here, both UI Gokus that do have a 70% chance to dodge, which of course just means really good. So we take care of Vegeta, and we're just going through this very quickly as always. And again, I'm going to go ahead and put, of course, UI Goku in the front, just to make sure that if we get super, then hopefully he's going to dodge all those attacks. The friend, I believe, was at 79%, which is plenty enough. And then my Goku is only 55%, so you guys will see later on in the breakdown. As far as if you are going to be using a double, double int 6th anniversary blue evolution Vegeta here, sorry. You can definitely bring units like the LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, the tech one. He is actually really good. He's gonna be really okay here. Of course, I'm bringing the other UI Gokus because they're also part of the category. You could also bring Master Roshi as well, but the only issue is that he is there for the revival. But I mean, I feel like you can easily activate very soon if you get the if you actually get super at the wrong place at the wrong time. So that means that for the last phases, for like the more difficult content, right, you're not going to be able to use the revival, right? So that's the only issue. If you are going to bring Master Roshi, is that you could activate the revival very early, and then there goes your revival for the rest of the event. So you do want to be careful with Master Roshi. What's this part of the powerful comeback? Actually, take a quick look here. So you have, of course, the UI Gokus. You have here also. Actually, let me take a quick look here. You have your UI Gokus, and then you have your, of course, your Vegetas. And then, let me just see what else we have on the category. Hold on here. What else do we have on Powerful Opponent? We have the Gogeta as well. You could bring, if you want to be very ballsy, you could bring the 5-year anniversary Gogeta. I probably wouldn't recommend it, but if that's all you have, then that's all you have. But I mean, he would be okay. It's just you have to make sure that you keep him off rotation. Because, well, again, one super attack and then it's lights out, right? So that is going to be a big issue. Who's on Powerful Comeback? Let me just take a quick look here. Where is Powerful Comeback? Should be right about here. So, of course, you want to bring your Gogetas as well. You could also bring Bardock. Bardock is also very good because he is actually able to stack up defense throughout the event, so that's also really good. You could also bring Super Saiyan Goku. You can actually run a Super Saiyan team, but the only thing is that you have to make sure that you're gonna transform like as soon as possible, which I feel like is possible because in the beginning of the stages, you are, if you actually get super at the wrong place at the wrong time, you could actually, you could actually transform with Goku. So that's also a possibility. You can also bring the Blue Boys as well. They're completely fine as long as they get a double super. You're pretty much in safe hands. And that's about it. It's a very small category, to be honest. You can also run here a double Int Easier UI Goku to run a full Realm of Gods team if you wanted to as well. That's very possible. So that's going to be it for the Powerful Comeback. Now back to this here on the gameplay. I do decide to actually use the active skill for LR Goku and Vegeta. And the reason why is because now we actually have the Scouter effect for 5 turns. And we're almost done with this Vegeta here. So this is why I decided to actually go for the active skill. So now we can actually get the Scouter effect, and now we can see where there's going to be a super attack and potentially just dodge it, right? Or put the right units in front of the super attack. So there we go with a double super, which is completely fine. And also I decided to actually rotate off the UI Goku. The reason why is because now after this stage right here, you are not able to dodge in the last phase. So Goku becomes very fragile unless your HP is below 50% and you have the revival mechanic activated, right? So that's like the only issue. Here comes UI Goku. Now I'm hoping to actually kill Vegeta in this phase And the reason why is because if we do, then we actually get an extra turn for the Scouter effect, but on the AGL Vegeta, right? The main boss at the end. So, again, this was not too difficult. This was on my first try once I made a team build. And really, it was pretty easy, I would say, right? I can see here Goku is taking 44k before his additional 30% increase in defense. But again, you don't really have much to worry about. I consider that we actually do our game super in the front, and that's one of the main issues in this event, is that when you're almost about to kill Vegeta, for some odd reason he has to do one more super attack, right? So of course I put UI Goku in the front just to make sure we actually dodge it here. We have a 70% chance to dodge, which we actually get, thank God, and now we can just take care of Vegeta. So there we go, 4.2. Now in this mode right here, when he actually does transform, UI Goku does actually stack attack still, so he can hit really hard in long events, right? I would say in long events, who's the better EZA besides Cooler and Goku, the Super Saiyan 4s, and certain EZA for the 120 leads? I probably, well, also including of course here UI Goku, I might just say it might be UI Goku, as long as you're able to dodge, because again, that's just very powerful when he transforms, especially if you're still able to stack up your defense and have it reach to like probably like 500k and a 70% chance to dodge while still increasing attack. That's ultra mega powerful. So I probably would say maybe he might be better than Cooler, but I'm not too sure. But Int EZA UI Goku is a god. Alright, so there we go with a double super. Alright, we take care of Vegeta very quickly. And yeah, Goku actually kind of stacks his defense very quickly. It's actually quite insane. Even at 55%, he's very impressive. So I can see that there's no super attacks, which is really good. And also we are able to keep Gogeta out of harm's way. And then there goes my Tech Gogeta 4.1 with almost everything activated except for Legendary Power. 4.1, so we still have 3 more turns, or 2 more turns actually, with the Scouter effect. Alright, and of course we take double digits. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. And now we come back to this turn right here. And we got very lucky as well, because there's only a 1 attack at the back. So UI Goku, as long as you're not taking like 5 normal attacks, because he's not going to increase his defense, you are safe to go, right? Oh, did I actually keep you on rotation? No, I don't. Okay, there we go. So I'm pretty sure I keep him off rotation. Yeah, there we go. And right now we're just trying to kill Vegeta as fast as possible. I save all those key spheres for the next in Super Saiyan Goku next phase, so it can actually heal up. But at this particular phase, you could actually go for your 18 key super with Super Saiyan Goku here. And the reason why is because, again, you want to beat Vegeta as fast as possible, because the longer you're in this event, the more in danger you are with the with being killed here. If you are doing a no item run. So we actually take 300k of damage from that super attack, but that's okay because our HP is actually like 600k, which is really intense. Alright, there goes Goku again with a double super. And yeah, it's at this point here, when you get to this particular stage, all you really have to worry about is not having, of course, the AGL UI Goku get super. The rest, they can get super is completely fine, because they do raise their defense after super attack, but I mean, the chance of you getting supered are very slim, right? So of course we take double digits from normals, which is perfectly fine. Alright, there goes Goku at a beautiful, I believe that's 4 million here. Alright, and he can triple super, right? So UI Goku can triple super. I guess you can run here a double UI Goku as well if you want to be very ballsy. But I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, right? Because we took 50k from a normal, so that is quite a lot. So luckily there's no super attacks on this phase, I believe, from what I see here. But we're also able to heal up as well. But we're not able to get any, any Rainbow Key Spheres for both the Gogetas here. So it was unfortunate, we were off by 1. But I believe we still have the Scatter effect for 1 more turn. Alright, so just be a double super. Alright, so there we go, 4 million for Goku. Right, and his defense is probably close to 500k at this point. Alright, so there we go. Another double super. Like, Goku definitely makes this much more easier compared to using a double int Vegeta, for sure. Alright. And it is a shame though, if you are someone that's new to the game, unfortunately you cannot pull these characters. We got Triple Super, by the way. Really good stuff. The reason why is because for Global, once we get the Worldwide Celebration in July, we have to wait an entire year for these units to come back, where JP just has to wait 6 months. So that is unfortunate. I do hope they do fix it later in the future, because these characters are super ultra powerful, right? So by that beautiful attack here, we actually almost kill Vegeta, which I believe we do. Yep, and then there we go. So that is the run. So that's a Vilma, boys. Again, that was pretty simple. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll probably say that was like a 4 out of 10. Definitely double int UI Goku. Sorry, double int Super Saiyan LR Goku. Definitely the way to go. Beat this very quickly here. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button and stuff for more videos come down below. Let me know your team builds. Let me know if you guys find this difficult. And I'll say thank you for watching. And hopefully, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!